Hello everyone. After learning how to draft a notice or to create a poster, today we are going to learn the art of composing an advertisement. And before going to compose an advertisement, we should know what an advertisement is. An advertisement is a small piece of writing which is similar to a poster and a notice in some respect, and in some other respect it is different from poster or notice. How is it similar to a poster or a notice? It is similar to a poster and notice in the sense that all these three things, poster, notice and advertisement, are used to make some announcement, to let people know something. It is for circulation, it is for spreading of some news. The second similarity is that they are small in size, and the dissimilarity is that in a notice it is something very official, you have some definite format, and it is very frequently issued by the authority. In schools or colleges or any office, every day notices are issued. So far as the poster is concerned, you have already learned it, that it is something very, you have a lot of freedom in composing it. You can make the design according to your choice, there is no definite format, and you can hang it here and there. Poster is usually for hanging on walls in public places. But advertisement is something where it is not like posting a poster at all. It is a passage, a small paragraph with some sentences. You have to write 3 or 4 sentences and you have to let people know. When do we make an advertisement? What is the objective? When you want to make some wide circulation of some news. For example, you are the head of an institute, you are looking for some people to recruit them. How to get them? Make an advertisement. Usually we find advertisement for jobs in the newspapers. Yes, this is a very common thing. So you make an advertisement that I have such and such people with such and such qualifications, such and such experience. Get it published in a newspaper, people will come to know and they will apply. In the reverse way, if you are an educated fellow, you are looking for a job, you can make an advertisement that I am having such a qualification, I am looking for a job. So anyone who is looking for people like you will approach you. An advertisement may also be written, it may be used when you want to sell something. For example, you want to sell your old car. So how to get a customer? Make an advertisement, get it published, people will come to know. There may be other people who are looking for such things. So they will come to know, yes, there is someone who is willing to sell his car and I am someone who is willing to buy a car. Okay, fine, the second hand car is sold, no problem. Thirdly, if you have lost something, while traveling you have lost your mobile phone or your money bag, etc., some files, some important documents you have lost. Make an advertisement that while traveling from this place to that place on that particular day, I lost my things, and then people, anyone who might have found it will send it back to you. So these are the objectives, these are the occasions when an advertisement is the most suitable means of communication. It is a suitable means of spreading the news, of making announcements. Now the thing is that how to write it. If your advertisement is about some job, for example, then you have to make the headline better, to make it like situation vacant. This is a very popular column in newspaper, situation vacant, and then you write the body. If you want to tell people about something that you have lost, you can write lost and found. Lost and found is also a very popular column in a newspaper, or you can write lost. You can write sales, purchase and sales you can write. The headline is as per the demand of the question. If you find it difficult to create a headline, a suitable headline you are not getting, then the best thing is just write the word advertisement at the top, nothing else, just one single word, advertisement. And then coming to the body, you just write the things in plain language, no need to write any date, nothing, just write the thing in a very plain and easy language. That is it. For example, I lost my money bag while traveling from Dibrugarh to Tinsukia yesterday, and you can mention the name of the bus or the car or the name of the train by which you were traveling. You can mention the time of your travel. Then you give your address, your name, your phone number, and you request anyone who might have found it to return it to you. You can make an announcement of some award also. So this is how advertisements are made. So now we will go for some practice. We will go for one question and we will understand the question, and then we will see the answer. And one important point is that the same thing you got in poster and notice also, that in the question, if any information is given, for example, your name or the name of the company, if it is given, you must use it. If the required thing is not there in the question, but it is necessary, you have to find out, you have to make some imaginary names of some organization, or whatever important point is missing from the question, you have to add it from your own. If it is available in the question, you must use it. So, then unless we do some practice of some questions, things will not be clear to you, and once we make practice of 1 or 2 questions, it will be very easy for you. Let us see the first question on advertisement. After we see the question, we will understand it, and then we will discuss the question, and then we will go for the answer. In the same way, we will do the second question. So, over to the first question on advertisement. This is the first question on advertisement. Let us see the question. You are personnel manager, Airtel Guwahati. You require smart, dynamic and ambitious males and females with good communication skills as sales executive. Write a suitable advertisement for the situation vacant column of the Sentinel. Let us understand the question first. The question says that you means the person who is going to draft the advertisement. You are working in Airtel. What is the job? What is the position you have? Your position is personnel manager. Some people may be confused with this word, Personnel. This spelling may be new to some of you, but this is very much correct. Personnel, that you know, that is personnel, it has a different meaning. That person means something related about person, personnel, and this personnel is about human resource, about the human beings working in an organization. Personnel manager means the manager who is looking after the employees' welfare, about their recruitment, about their transfer, promotion, etc. That manager is called personnel manager. So, spelling is very much correct, Personnel. So, the personnel manager of the Guwahati branch of Airtel, he needs some males and females who are having this kind of qualities, like who are smart and dynamic and ambitious, and he wants to appoint them into his company as what? As sales executive. So, the name of the post is sales executive, and the qualities that the candidates must have, they should be smart and dynamic and ambitious, and a male and female both can apply. Now, the question is, one very important thing is missing here. What is it? No qualification, no educational qualification is mentioned. This is up to you. For such a post, what should be the qualification? You should decide. And then for what? It is for a situation vacant column of the Sentinel. This Sentinel is the name of a newspaper. It is an English daily, but important thing is that the Sentinel, this has nothing to do with your answer. Whatever be the newspaper, whether it is for the Sentinel or the Telegraph or the Assam Tribune, it doesn't matter. Your job is to draft an advertisement. Wherever it may be published, that's a different thing. Advertisement will remain the same. So, we are not to bother about the Sentinel. We are to bother about the headline, the category of the news of this advertisement. It is situation vacant. We will write this first, and then personnel manager of Airtel Guwahati branch, he is the person he is the authority who is issuing this, who is going to make this advertisement. So, these are the points you have to have in mind. These qualities of the candidate, that they male or female, anyone can apply, you can write. Qualification is not mentioned, you have to use a suitable qualification. No age is mentioned, but for any kind of job, age is a factor. You should mention age. So, what we understand is that there are some important things missing in the question. One is the age of the candidate, another is educational qualification. These two you have to find out, you have to use judiciously, and other things that are mentioned, you will use it. So, this is the question. Certain things you have to use from your own, certain things are there in the question, certain things like the name of the newspaper, you are not to use it. This is the question, and you have to write an answer to this. So, you study the question and you have to think about how to make the draft, how to compose sentences to make this answer to this question a suitable one. First, you see the question, and then we will discuss the answer. Question, and you might have noticed, I think you must have noticed that there was another important point that was missing from the question, but we have added it in the answer. What is it? It is about salary. There is no mention of salary in the question, but if a candidate finds an advertisement and he wants to apply for the post, he will definitely will be eager to know the amount of salary he will be paid. So if there is anything mentioned in the question about salary, you must use it without change. If there is no mention in the same way as we have got it now, then you can use there are some choices before you. One choice is what I have written, that salary negotiable. This means that we will talk to you, we will make discussion, and then we will come to a conclusion. We will decide your salary after having talked with you. You can also write salary will commensurate with experience and competence. This means that if your experience is there, or if you prove to be competent, then depending on your experience and competence, we will decide your salary. That also you can write. Or if the question carries anything about salary, you must write it without change. So I am sure you have got the answer and you have understood it. After this first question, we are now going to give you the second question followed by its answer. The same is the case. Some important things that are not mentioned in the question, we have used it from our own, and those points that are mentioned in the question, we use it without any change. So you see the second question that comes next, and then you will get the answer to the second question, and we are not going to see each other again. With this, after watching the second question and answer, the video will come to an end. So we will definitely meet in a next video with a new topic. Thank you very much for being with me.